Putting on a special event, an engagement party, an office party, a wedding, they all take a lot of work just tracking down all these vendors and make sure all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed. And if you're not used to doing that, it could turn into a nightmare just by forgetting one little detail. So at Central Valley Talk, we recommend using an event planner. And we just happen to have one here today, Tuly Michailides. Did I say it right?
Yeah, Michailides.
Michailides. So close. So close. Now, you... am I right? You could leave out a little detail, like forget to have forks or napkins.
Oh, a lot of people leave out little details. That's why I like double check, triple check all lists to make sure there's nothing left out.
So if I put on an event, I'd be doing one in my lifetime, but you do them all the time.
Correct.
So you have checklists, things to follow up on, you anticipate things.
Yeah.
Why am I doing your whole pitch for you? Why should somebody have an event planner?
Well, for multiple reasons. These days, a lot of people that we're doing weddings for or events, most people are working.
Yeah.
So even if they're not working, there are so many, as you said, things to anticipate that may happen that you should kind of have an idea of to plan for in case Plan B or Plan C needs to be enacted. Whether these days outdoor weddings and events are really popular. And I do those all over California and Hawaii, but here in the Central Coast, Central Valley, we have pretty extreme climate stuff going on, and with the changes, you never know, even though you think you know, what to anticipate. Like October is crazy wedding month, but last 10 days ago we had a huge thunder and lightning storm, so.
And even the weather guys didn't know.
Yeah.
So you have to be ready for anything.
You do.
Right. Now, one thing, we get a lot of complaints, not complaints, but we hear from brides who said, oh, my wedding is great, but something went wrong, like the guys who you count on bringing the tables didn't bring the tables, or the DJ gets there and turns out he's all spike hair thing and it didn't fit because there's a 80th anniversary or something like that. I'd imagine you know the vendors.
Yes, we have quite an extensive list of quality vendors, but also what I think is really important, and you mentioned that in an interview with a photographer, is my clients meeting the vendor and feeling comfortable, because it is one of the most important days of their life, whether it's an event or a retirement party or whatever it is, and I want them to feel comfortable with who is coming to do that job. And there's a lot of follow-up that happens. They have meetings with them to go over if it's a DJ playlist, if it's a photographer, they talk about their bad angle, good angle, all that kind of stuff ahead of time, and figure out schedules and which photos they want to take and so forth.
There's a lot to be done, and you could relay that. Now, a lot of offices have a big office party once a year. Could you be involved in that?
Yes, we do corporate. Actually, I've been involved in now going 3 fundraisers, and I'm getting more of those type calls. So our business does really do a variety of events. It's not just weddings. We have a bar mitzvah on the books. We have a fundraiser for 2018. We did a huge retirement party out in Kalinga, which you'll see those photos. So.
Oh, yeah. Let's look at some of the photos and talk about them, if that's okay.
Sure.
Let's pop up any of them there. We will see what we see.
Let's see what we see.
Oh my
so
gosh,
that
how
was
beautiful.
a very elegant retirement party for the chancellor out at West Hills Community College District.
Okay. I didn't know the chancellor retired.
Yes, he did. You can go, yeah.
Yeah, let's go
And
through these
that's
pretty
that's
quick
still that's that event.
Yeah, but it's just a very formal, elegant.
It was
event.
very elegant. They wanted to create a kind of a swank Rat Pack nightclub, but more on the elegant feel. We brought in an entertainer from Chicago. That was a surprise for him, so he was thrilled. Who was amazing. And this is actually a picture of an entertainer at a wedding, so a live band for a Greek wedding here in town.
And so if you can help them track down these entertainers.
Oh, yeah. And this was a 70th birthday party, all blue and white theme. And that was a lot of fun. She is a scream. So, yeah. Let's see. This is a wedding. And if you'll see here in this picture, I think this is fun because I specifically tied the background of their head table to match her dress.
Yeah, it does. I can see that.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful background.
And that was their cake that I had to draw in advance and design for them because bride and groom couldn't decide. And I said, okay, you tell me what you like, you tell me what you like, and I designed it for them. And then the fabulous cakery here in town made that our little cakery.
Let's run through these a little quicker.
Yeah, that's again at the Chancellor's retirement party.
It's beautiful there.
And that's the Chancellor there.
Making
giving
his speech,
yes,
his farewell address.
saying his farewell address. This is a wedding here in Fresno. It's never too late for love. This couple knew each other since they were teenagers, and they're in their 50s, and they just got married.
They finally got married.
Yeah.
Good for them.
And they are so fun. And those are different shots of them having a good time.
The weddings have to be fun, but it seems they could be more stressful than the corporate party.
Yes, but that's why you want to hire a professional,
That's
because
right.
my brides and grooms, they're having a good time because they know I've taken care of everything. So
And you manage the day, right?
Yes.
When it's a wedding, because there's so much stress. The bride's stressed, the groom's may be stressed, but the bride's mom is stressed, and et cetera. There's
Yeah.
so much stress, and
That's the
if you could
70.
just let things go and have an event planner.
exactly, I take care of payments, do budget tracking, all of the above. It just depends on what their needs are. Some brides are extremely organized, and they want a day of coordination. I do have myself that sometimes does that if I'm not booked on a large event, and I also have 2 of our team members that work with me to do that.
Take care of the day of.
Yeah, this was actually a day of, right here, these pictures. But I helped a little bit more than a day of because I was involved in doing florals and all sorts of fun stuff. But
I was a musician, and I played at weddings, and when I played the ceremony, I knew I wasn't going to get my check because there's nobody. Oh no, they got to go take
Oh, yeah.
pictures. They got to go do this and that.
they
I'm
meet
waiting.
with me a week before, and I have everybody's final payments and gratuities, and I tell them, I'm going to ask you the day of. Do you want 15? Do you want 20%? And then I'll have it ready to go.
Just
So,
have it ready.
yeah, that I like this picture. If you wouldn't mind leaving it just for a second, because this shows that I transformed. Well, it takes
my
a
goodness.
team.
That's the same room?
Transformed, yes, a gymnasium into that elegant ballroom. So that was a lot of fun.
That's at West Hills.
Everybody was like, "Oh my God, oh my God!" yeah.
Yeah. I bet they hated to take down the decorations.
It's always sad to take down the decorations. They had a graduation that next week, and all the graduates who were peeking in were like, "Oh, is this for our graduation?" I'm
Yeah,
like,
we're fixing it
"No,
up, huh?"
sorry."
So how do we?
You can go into the next one.
Yeah.
That's just a little lounge area and an outdoor wedding.
So how far in advance should they call you?
Well, I'm pretty A-type, and so the further in advance, I'm doing 2019 weddings,
Already
believe it
doing
or not, right
2019,
now.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple of them on the books already, and it allows you to get the best of the best reserved,
Get
whether
the
it's
best
the venue.
photographer and the baker and
Exactly,
stuff.
because the good ones get gobbled up,
Yeah.
and I can't promise that
Yeah.
you're going to have the cream of the crop.
Extraordinary life events. We create, you celebrate. Yeah.
Yeah.
So where should they start? Should they start at your website?
So I wish I could say that our website is continually updated. I am so busy that it is not. But Instagram and Facebook, as soon as they happen, I'm pretty good about posting them. So yeah.
I think Facebook will become the new website because it is a website.
A
It's
lot
web
of
page,
people
yeah.
actually use Facebook, as I don't feel that's professional enough for what I'm doing, but it is important to keep your gallery updated. And
So maybe start on Facebook, go to Extraordinary Life Events, or if you're unlike me and you can use Instagram, that might be a place to go look at.
Instagram is good, yes.
Some of your events.
And under Instagram, it's TALMICH, and then it'll say Extraordinary Life Events.
Okay.
But I believe that our website does have links to those too. So the website is extraordinarylifeevents.com.
I bet if you Google Extraordinary Life Events, you're going to find the Facebook and the Instagram and the web page.
You'll find lots of pictures of my face smeared all over, I'm sure.
Now, do people just pick up the phone and call you, Alvaro?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yes.
Let's give out the phone number.
Okay, the phone number is 559-801-9504. And again, even if you think it's a small event and you're looking for help, the sooner you think that you might need help, call. Because like today I got calls about this weekend, I can't help them. Or even in October, we're booked.
You're
So,
already booked. So
yeah.
tie up Extraordinary Life Events, Tuly, Michailides.
Michailides, yeah.
Michailides.
Or Theodora is my full
Theodora.
name.
And tie her up, get her locked up for your event. Everything will go smoother. You could just keep working your day job as she runs it around and takes care of all the plans and makes sure everything comes together. I've had people in weddings, like one of the two quits their job because they have to plan.
It's a
the
lot.
wedding.
One, I think a lot of people don't realize how much follow-up. It's not just a few calls to vendors. It's all the extra little stuff, making sure
And
everything.
instead of quitting your job, you could actually save just by hiring
And we do
Extraordinary
pass
Life
on our
Events.
discounts. So as far as savings goes and the quality of vendors we're bringing to you, it's definitely you get your value
Get your
out.
money's worth. Anything else you want our viewers to know?
No, thank you for having me today.
And all I can say is, as we say with almost every guest, go to somebody who has experience. She's done this so many times. It's not her first time around, and it would be your first time around probably. So call Extraordinary Life Events. If you didn't get the number or the website, call me right here at Central Valley Talk. Can I give them your direct number?
Sure.
I'll give you her direct phone number. We'll be back with more Central Valley weddings and special events right after this.
Thank you.